Berwick Parksville is very vibrant, very active. Our active living teams are very excited to, bring some enhanced engagements to this community.
Hi, I'm Agnes Stawicki, Managing Editor with Comfort Life. We're speaking with insiders from Canada's leading retirement communities and care providers to uncover insights to community lifestyle, care, culture, and leadership. This includes insights from residents, family members, and administration. This is the Comfort Life Insider Perspective.
Three things I love. I could tell you a lot of things I love about my job, but really I'm a people person. So the people, the engagement, and really the fact that I'm a part of really making a difference in people's lives. And here's where I have to give some kudos of where it all started and where the difference began, and that's with the founder, Gordon Demford. It was his vision to do more, and his son, Chris, and his vision with the extension of family. And we hear Berwick family and the Berwick way a lot, and it really overflows to our staff, which just seeps into the residents. It's wonderful. And the engagement that I get to have with, new residents, looking people, their families is just, I'm so grateful to be able to be a part of that and support them. And not just the people, the families and the new residents, but the community of Parksville, where Berwick, definitely looks to embrace the community where they choose to build, and the engagements with businesses and the residents that currently live in beautiful Parksville. It's a very active community, and we're excited to be here. And I love that engagement, that I can still have all the pieces. This field is, again, that I can make a difference. And with, the next half of life, that next adventure and chapter. And it was Berwick that really sold me and got me into this field. Because their reputation, their vision, it's amazing. I can't say enough. And really, I'm still fairly new in this industry. I've been almost a year, and it's amazing. It's life-changing, really, for me. What's surprising me is there's definitely a shift for the people that are expressing interest in Berwick Parksville. It's an older, younger adult, and we're seeing, that early 70s to mid 70s really express interest here to call Berwick Parksville home. And I think it's for a few different reasons. The Demfords have done their homework when it comes to this new community in this area, because Parksville the Oceanside area is a very active community. And we have all the signatures of Berwick, plus we have some extras. So some extra recreation, which is help pickleball, lawn bowling, putting greens, and a full separate art studio, which is just amazing. And it's really drawing with that. So that older, younger demographic is really surprising. And it's exciting, because there's a new direction here for sure. That's the excitement. It's about coming in and celebrating your age, and taking the day-to-day chores away, where you used to maybe love the leisures of life of cooking and cleaning and all of that, but now our hospitality is going to take care of that for you, so you can engage in some great things. So whether it's Nine and Wine or sun salutations in the the art pavilion, or lots of good stuff, and it's exciting. Well, unique in just that, having again all the signatures of Berwick plus the extra recreation that this area and Berwick itself has never seen before, makes us very unique. And the fact that, we care all the way through. It's good to see this change where people are having a different look and feel and creating. I like to describe Berwick like a cruise ship, to be able to take it to the next level. It is a home, and it's a place to have engagements, not just take your mom or your father or your grandma or your into a place and never be able to have that engagement again ever again. We encourage family and friends to come and partake and be a part of community within a Berwick. And I think that's that openness and that willingness to just have everybody in, and even the community, whether it's a community event, bringing in the local schools, choirs, plays, and doing something in the performance theater, that really opening it up, and again going back to celebrating the age, and not just how can you say politely, just it's not the end of the road, it's a new beginning. Family, 100%. And as mentioned right in the very beginning, it really does overflow. They're very supportive, right from the top to upper management, middle management, right down to people that are housekeeping in the kitchen. All of it. They're very, very, and they're engaged. The maintenance guy is, willing to come dressed up as Santa Claus if that needs to be, or everybody's there willing to support, the lifestyle, and very excited to see this take shape and form for Berwick Parksville, is very vibrant, very active. Our active living teams are very excited to, bring some enhanced engagements to this community, with like I said, then an art pavilion and extra recreation there, full performance theater, really just it's going to be a very vibrant, and ways Berwick is really looking at ways that where we're going to be able to support the older adults to live active longer. Even the meals that we look to prepare in all three of our different dining experience venues, we definitely feed off the residents and what's important to them. If they like to see their dining out until 8 o'clock at night, that's okay. We'll feed off of what direction they like to see. Maybe there's an artist, or maybe there's a journalist in the room that we can in our residents that we can help bring back that life for them, and share in their experiences and the things that brought them joy in their life. For Berwick retirement communities, we hire Red Seal executive chefs, and we nothing less than, and they're amazing when it comes to looking at variety and options. So there is no set dining times, and we really look at it like a dining experience. So residents can dine at their leisure and choose their environment. So whether it's in the bistro, where it's a little bit more casual, grab and go, to our dining room, which is going to be more where our hospitality is going to serve you, and our wonderful Berwick staff are going to be able to provide you with a variety of options and plated options to bring you. And then we also will have for Berwick Parksville, it's going to be called the Knight and Castle Pub. So we'll be able to bring in some, some good warm food there, whether it's chicken fingers or a burger or what have you, and look out for things to be able to support maybe if a vegan option or something along those lines, not steering necessarily to full dietary restrictions, but we'll have lots of options and choices in each of the dining venues for a great experience. We make everything in-house, and being on Vancouver Island, we are able to source out locally as often as possible. And the crusted sole has always been my favorite, with some beautiful roasted vegetables. Love it. That's one of my favorites. Again, we're family, so we encourage that, to bring it in, to bring it to us. And if it's something that you're not comfortable saying face to face, but we do find a lot of people are very comfortable with coming to and talking with our staff. We do have comment boxes, but you know what, we are so our open door. With being community relations manager and kind of that first point of contact to share with them all about Berwick and really hear first and foremost all about them, and where they are. So I approach that with kindness and compassion and understanding. Listen to maybe the concerns that they have or any hurdles that they're going have to get over. Support and guide them, and share stories too. Share stories of other people that have had maybe the same fears or different fears, similar, and work through them. Maybe show them and provide them some options, and to be able to invite them into a Berwick beforehand to see what's around and what's available. Just again, I think it really starts at the very beginning and authentically, that kindness and compassion goes a long way, and when it's real. In our in-operation communities, we have what's called an ambassador. And they are people that just love to be in a Berwick, and they, show them around and go down to have a meal with them. And again, our staff is very engaged. We spread the news of a new resident coming out to make them feel warm and welcome in their new community. So for Berwick Parksville, we are independent living. We do not have levels of care. However, we do have 3 communities on Vancouver Island that do offer further care. You know what? I want to say residents as a whole. When I spent some time at one of our other communities that were in operation, and it was the Christmas season, and unfortunately, where we've all found ourselves through COVID this past year, Berwick did things right in regards to keeping our residents and staff safe, but yet still had life. Lived life on the inside. People were still engaged, but pulled back and done safely. So it was at Christmas time where we had a dinner, and the residents were gleaming under their masks from ear to ear and dressed to the nines, and it was so warm. And to have the dinner and see everybody just glowing, and then celebrate after with stories, and some people we sang, and I had tears underneath my mask, and I went, this is home for me. This is family. This is really cool. My advice for those looking for a retirement community is First of all, follow your heart, but no, we understand that it's an emotional decision and lots to consider, and embrace the journey, because life can bring lots of new adventure if you're open to learning more.
For more information about this community, you can visit their profile at comfortlife.ca.